just had a class with Professor Bridget. So today we went over going to back control from side control again. This time we covered when your opponent is turning away from you. So the first one we did was go into like a flattened out back control. Second one was stepping over, rolling slightly, and doing a cross collar choke. And then the third one was similar to the cross collar choke, but this time bringing your leg over for more leverage. I think we actually did a similar move last week, but that was when your opponent was rolling toward you. This time was rolling away from you. But if you think about it, you're actually getting to the same position because you're going from side control to knee pinch. So even though they're rolling away from you, it's as if they're rolling toward you from the other side. It's just, sometimes it's weird that you'll find yourself in a position and you're like, how did I get here? Because it's not the usual way that you got there. And then you'll also find that some angles are similar. Like you might have like an arm, a grip on the arm, and you're like, oh, this feels familiar. And that's because you got to it from a different sequence or something like that. So it's kind of interesting how everything sort of fits together like a puzzle. And sometimes I actually feel that way about math. Like you might look at some numbers and then it just seems like it fits together in different ways. Like 4 plus 8 is 12, 8 plus 4 is 12. It's a simple sort of example. And then something else I noticed today was that there's some positions that I was like really comfortable in. There's one called knee shield, where you're basically keeping your knee in between you and your opponent. So you're on the bottom and he's on top, and you're keeping your knee in between you. And I was feeling very comfortable in that position for a while. I was able to sweep people. So basically I was going from the bottom to the top. I could do that with some degree of, skill or, probability, some degree of probability of it actually working. So then I just got used to settling into knee shield. But now I find that it's not working. When I get into knee shield, people are sort of flattening me out. They're squishing my knee shield down, and then I'm kind of in a bad position. But I'm still going to that position because I remember that it used to work for me. So I don't know if that's like a bad habit or no. My first instinct is like, I should work on the knee shield more and get better at it, which is, obviously probably a good idea, but also maybe thinking why it's not working anymore would be a good idea. And also like, why am I sort of still defaulting to it if it's not working out for me? But I don't know, there's a lot of things going on. Someone's basically attacking you, so I think you're automatically going to fall into sort of default situations or default feels, right? You're into whatever feels comfortable, and it takes a while for that to update in your mind. So I don't know, just something to think about maybe.